Well, why don't we put our delicacies next time? Just ready to
Throw a hot dog and they come with the Georgia sandwich. Oh, and you find out if it's a sandwich. I'm hoping it isn't. I hope they specify little. But really, a hot dog.
Hey everyone.
Think about it. Yeah, it is.
Oops, you can see the
It's got an
market.
open flatbread. That's not what makes a taco.
I have nothing looks like a no.
Can you guys hear me now? We shall see. Okay, hey guys.
It sounds like he might not have it.
Okay. I think we're going. I think it's set. Okay, so I'll flip the camera. Hold on a second. I'm going to hook up my batteries. Okay.
Well, as long as they're not like basic mushrooms, I'm fine with it.
Oh, that's so far away. Maybe I can bring this closer. Oh my god, that's still too far. Oh, how? Why? Okay. You're right. Yeah, we'll see. Hey guys, it's cool to see you in here. Lambretta, Jake. Hey Becca. It's good to see you guys. I'm just putting my stuff away. Okay guys, I am hella nervous, as everyone is when they do this, but we're gonna make it work. Okay. Hey Vegan Heretic. Don't forget to use comments because I'm live on my phone, but hey, after this, I'm going to go live on anti-health use. So please, the link is in the description of this video. After this, please go to anti-animal use, and it'll just be me. Maybe Daniel or Michelle, we'll see. But yeah, so far it's just me.
Okay. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I know it sounds silly. Also, I'll give you some examples. And I know it sounds easy, but I'm sorry to do this. Okay. So what if somebody was featured in something What if the person is more inspired, really can they express more? Should they express what if they look different? We should still respect them. There shouldn't be a I know, right? I feel like that's all right. I'll bring you finally here. This is a trick question. You are right. So I don't want you to be like open your mind to it. Yeah, of course. You think that
It's more of a, like a ethical, sustainable way of eating. Like not just not using products, also
beyond that,
the nutrients.
I appreciate people being open-minded because really all I want you to do is go check out the resources.
Yeah.
So this side is if you decide you want to go vegan and you want to stay pretty animals, then take it to our group. But this side shows you all the resources. There's actually groups in here that can help you meal plans. They have like dietitians that can make meal plans for you. But the first resource is actually a documentary that I created. And if you don't have a phone to speak, this is a documentary for you that look up convenience choices. And it just shows you, it's not a gotcha film, it literally just shows you what it is that you can practice. So when you go to the store, if you're still going to demand your product and you should know exactly what it is you're demanding. Because they tell us that cage-free, but this is that. We take a picture in our mind for that.
Surrounding
You should look at what it is.
Yeah. We appreciate what we're doing.
Becky, you are amazing. I appreciate you being open-minded, really. It's huge. I'll be like,
Good luck.
yeah, you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. How you guys doing? Oh no. Mic not working. Oh no. Oh. Is that why? Can you hear me now? Hey, is mic working now? I know, I can't see it, Lambretta. Thank you, I appreciate you telling me. I can't see the screen when I'm talking to people, though. You can hear me, though? Good. Yeah, I by myself, I can't do anything. Hey, you top. Hey, Becca. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, right. Well, I'll tell you about the conversation. She was actually very open-minded. She took a card, and she actually agreed the whole way. Her principles aligned with veganism, so. Oh. You can't hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm just standing behind the phone because I can't read the comments from here. I'll come check again because I have to walk all the way back over here to read your comments. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool, guys. I'm going to grab a couple cards. A few questions. I'm just marking my window. So stay in frame, and that helps me. Okay, guys, sorry for the dead air. I just didn't have everything. Okay, guys. All right, let's try another person. And then at 11, like I said, I'm going to switch to anti-animal use, okay? So please go to anti-animal use after this. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? Okay. Hi. Hi. Everyone's scared to make eye contact with me. I'm not selling anything, I promise. Oh, I have my sunglasses on. Don't need those. Pretty not bright. Hi. Hey. Hi. Hi. Do you want to answer a few questions? All right, so I just want to give heads up. I am live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Do you want to answer questions off camera?
Okay.
Awesome. So just stand outside these lines, and then I can chat with you. So I'll put my sign down here. So I'm just asking people about oppression and their perspectives on it. Do you think that the powerful should ever have the right to oppress the powerless?
No.
Right. What if the powerful are really strong? They're much stronger than the weak. Should they have the power to oppress the weak?
No. If anything, they should help the weak and raise them up.
I agree. Yes, I agree. What if the powerful are just very intelligent? They're so much more intelligent than the others. Should they have the power to oppress?
No.
Exactly,
Again, they need to use their power and their intellect to raise everyone up.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. I agree. Yeah. So this next question, I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to catch you off guard, but what about the animals that we use for food, clothing, and entertainment? Are we oppressing them, do you think? Which is prolonged cruel treatment.
I mean, I look at it from a faith-based component, and I believe that God gave us stewardship for others, including animals, and He did give us animals as gifts as long as we don't oppress them, but we could use them to help us with our nutrients and all that. So I do believe that.
Should we respect animals?
Yes, we do. We should really, really respect animals.
When you gave the the definition of oppressed? Because I was wondering, like, what's the
What is
definition?
oppression? Yeah, what is
Absolutely.
oppression?
Yeah, it's not a word we usually use a lot, so.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like
so-
that's by that definition. No, we can't treat.
We
Animals.
can't treat animals poorly.
Right,
Definitely,
right.
we need to respect animals in every way.
So, and you said, yeah, like you said, we should respect them. Can we respect them while using them without their consent, without, their best interests in mind? Because when we use them, we're not actually taking their best interest, right? It's our best interest. So are we actually respecting them when we do that?
Well, I would say that it's hard for me to apply consent to an animal.
Right, because we can't reliably get it from them, right?
So, yeah, I don't think
does-
that we need to have their consent. As
Does-
far as their best interest, no, we do put our best interest ahead of theirs.
So is lack of consent then because they can't? It's not that they don't want to say yes or no, right? Because we see them turn away from the knife. It's about the fact we can't understand them, right? So if we can't get reliable consent, does that mean we have consent to do what we want to their bodies?
Well, I like the that's too hard for me to think about.
Oh, okay, so-
when you said like their best interest, yeah, clearly we use animals in a way that's not in their best interest. That I would say is okay as long as
Is it fair?
It's
Is it fair to them? If you
no,
were
it's probably
them-
not. It's not fair to
No,
them.
it's
But
not.
yeah, but
Have you heard of the word veganism?
uh,
Tell me what you think it means.
vegan means that you don't use animal products.
That is something that vegans do. Veganism is actually, I'll just share the definition with you, is actually a principled stance against the exploitation of other sentient beings. Humans, animals, all of us, we all share sentience. Sentients all want to avoid, or sentient beings all want to avoid harm, right? We all want to be free. We want to be able to do what we want to do. So with that in mind, since we share so much with them, what morally justifies using them, but not, let's say, like humans, the way that we use animals? What is it that makes them so different that it's okay to violate their bodily autonomy? This is a thinker,
That's
so
a
just
really
take
hard,
a second.
it's a really hard question.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it all goes down to respect to them. You're right, and respecting them as a whole. I think it's great, but yeah, I mean that's really hard.
Can I give you guys some resources?
What's up?
Sure. Okay, awesome. So this card that I'm going to... Actually, it's in my pocket. What am I doing? This card that I have has a documentary on it. It's the first thing you see. And if you can't scan it, the name of the documentary is right there at the bottom. It's just Dominion 2018.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and if
we'll
you
do that.
could... I
We'll
just
watch
want to challenge you guys. If you could just eat plant-based until you watch that documentary, which just means avoiding animal products until you watch it, it just shows you standard practice.
We'll never want to eat animal products again.
Yeah,
that's true.
so it is important to know what you're paying for. Like I said, standard practice. So it's not supposed to be like these are extreme abuses. It's
Right.
more like when you buy this product, this absolutely happened.
Yeah.
So it's good to know what you're demanding because the animals must go through that, right?
Right. And by informing people, then we're making a conscious choice. It's not
Exactly.
just like, oh, we're just buying it. It's in the supermarket. It must be okay.
Right, and that's why they kind of rely on that. Those companies that people don't know. That's why they put all these happy animals on there, and they tell you that it's normal and we need to do it. But it's good to question our norms, and I just ask yourself, how many more animals do you want to put in that position for you? Because the way supply and demand works, every time you pick up that package, they replace with a new individual through the system. I really appreciate you guys listening.
Thank you so
It
much.
means a lot.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys want, this is live. They can't see you, but if you want to hear back the conversation, it's if you flip it over, you'll look up that anti-animal use on YouTube, and you can listen back if you want.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah.
Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You have a great day. Thank you. Enjoy the farmers market.
yeah.
Good. Yes, right on. Beautiful. Oh, so many more open-minded people. I appreciate it.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm with the markets.
Hi.
We're all paying to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I would love
Do the religious people pay to be here?
No, but they kind of, they move around.
Oh, I can move.
Yeah, so just don't, camp out like this. Just keep, moving every...
So they just camp out. They just stand over
they
by the
move
wall.
every hour.
Oh, okay, I can do that if
So-
that's the rule.
Yeah.
I'm just practicing my First Amendment.
Absolutely, and I totally.
Is this a structure? Is that why it's not allowed?
Well, you have your cart here.
Yeah.
You have signs. You have this up, so it's like.
Okay, so if I put everything in the cart, is that a structure? So I can do that. I will do that.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
People don't like us practicing our First Amendment right, I guess. They're worried I'm harassing people or something. When people are just voluntarily walking up to me. Too funny. Too funny. All right, guys, you're going to wiggle a little bit. All right, hold on a second. I got to put the mic down. I really don't appreciate the image.
Y'all paid to be here?
Rude. Rude. Live. Oh my god, I can't find it now. Helping the ground. Sorry guys. I like have to rearrange everything to be good. Suck on that. Hey guys. Alright, you guys can hear me, right? Everything's good? Just straighten my camera out here. We're at 24 minutes. I did start late too.
Okay.
I am
live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we'll put these down. So my name's Anna. What's yours?
My name's Jasmine.
Jasmine. Lovely to meet you, Jasmine. Sorry, I got hair on my mouth. Yeah, right. It's a long hair problem. So I'm just asking people about oppression and how they feel about it. Oppression meaning prolonged cruel treatment to others. So how do you feel about oppression?
Obviously, it's bad.
Right.
Not a good idea.
What if someone is stronger than someone else? Should they have the power to oppress them? It sounds obvious. I'm going somewhere, I promise. So what if someone is more intelligent than someone else? Should they have the power to oppress?
Especially not.
Yeah.
Double.
Right, exactly, because they have the understanding of what's right and wrong. What if the powerless are small, maybe don't stand upright, when they're covered in hair? Should we still?
No, absolutely.
I agree. This next question might catch you off guard. I'm not trying to throw you off. What about the would you say that we're oppressive?
Say for the most part. Here is a great place to find non-oppressed animals, but pretty much everywhere else, yeah,
Yeah. Do you think that we should respect the animals? Can we respect others while using them without their consent?
I definitely think that expensive and time-consuming, but that should be a reason not to do it.
So we all know that animals are sentient, right? That they have the ability to have subjective experiences. And that means they can experience their own version of pain, their own version of love, joy, or loss. So since we're so related, we both have we both want to live, we want to live. Exactly, yes, exactly. You know the original tell me what you can not eating anything so this is something that vegans do. But veganism is actually ethically a political stance against exploitation of everything. So if I can avoid the oppression or exploitation, I do so. I either go without whatever that is, or I just try to find an alternative. So what's stopping you from leading this conversation?
I don't know. I'm personally a vegetarian, so I definitely don't eat meat products at all. But I still do eat butter, I eat honey, these kinds of things. I do try to be conscious about sourcing of where it's at. I'm a vendor here, so I always like to cool people.
Yeah, exactly. This is a great place.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Probably convenience, which is an unfortunate answer.
Yeah, so do you know the process for vegetarian, for example?
No, but it's bad.
Yeah, so even on these nice farms, a cow is a mammal, right?
Maybe.
So if they have to produce a baby every year, where are all those babies? Like if they're male, what do you think happens? Yeah, it's a bit of mix. So some people just often if they have access to a market. So if it's too much of a cost to take to the market, yeah, they don't eat them, and they can use like a shovel or a blunt object. Yeah, because they don't produce the milk, and they don't produce the right kind of flesh to become animals. Some of them are raised for veal, so like 6 months. Some can be raised up to 2 years to be turned into veal for the most part. They're just either used for veal or
I also don't like weight. You know, I mean, it's bad, but also weight.
imagine what that little calf is going through. Well, imagine what he's going through, right? The first day of life, is that fair to take his life? Even if we do eat, right? Yeah, that's not fair.
No, it's not.
Right. But he's sentient, right? Yeah. So we have lots of human beings pass away. We wouldn't consider them, right? Right. Because, but it's mostly because we don't want to normalize consuming someone that we know is having an experience, right? So since we know that animals are also having a similar capacity to have subjective emotions, like what is it that might stop you?
Just like literally like
Living fully equal lives, not no longer demanding that mothers have their babies separated, which we're going to get to once they have a 9 months pregnancy, their baby's taken away so they can do. Some farms may bring their cats back in, but then they're not going to keep them very long.
Sucking down the profit.
Exactly. Because farmers go into farming, they may love doing it, but they're only going to do it for money. So if something is too much of a cost, they don't cut those costs. Some people just sell them and then they don't know what happens. Right, it's the same thing. So again, if we're supposed to be respecting animals, can we do so without their consent? Is that really respecting them? Can I give you a card?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So this shows you a documentary of the standard
in the
practices.
udder.
It's
Right.
in the udders.
Yeah, yeah.
The information's in the udders. So when you scan this, the first thing you see is Dominion, is the documentary. You can scroll below that, but I do encourage people to watch it just because it shows you standard practice. Even these farmers here have a standard practice. So it's important to know what it is they're demanding. I know that eggs can seem a little more hidden, the suffering who make their chickens very happy. You'll notice that they're almost all females. Yeah, there's a waste, right, of males. So we're all boy chickens.
But I thought an egg production or a chicken production based on a certain temperature
It's not very common practice to do that right now. I don't think it's that reliable. There is technology coming into this before. But let's say they can set them right now. They can make sure that they're all female, no males are we took someone out of the home called the red jumbo fowl. She was a that we bred from someone she was normally made with, which we wouldn't want that done. So that the baby mutated to fit our needs to produce more eggs. So they went from 13 eggs a year to 100. Yeah. And anybody who's selling eggs here, I guarantee their chickens lay eggs at least multiple times a week. So that is definitely from that genetic mixture. And to demand that someone be bred into existence just to be doesn't sound morally right.
I'm thinking I'm a pepper farmer like and there's a lot of different variations. We've done a lot of
Yeah.
pepper.
I don't feel guilty about it. Right, exactly, because they don't make preferences. They don't even have the organs available to us. Some people will argue that plants trees may have some kind of skills, but even if they were, the animals we use get fed them. We're actually harming the planet with how much we're growing.
Yeah.
Because 80% is dedicated to just animals. Yeah. So if we eliminated that, we could actually reduce our agro needs by 75% and still keep
And then of course that's like, I know, because he's just got the pockets of the other. Oh, his hands go.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look, terrific, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know what I'd love to get a little closer to this.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, that's terrific. Oh, I love it.
And also, if you're growing that much plants or animals, we're probably not growing them in the best way.
Yes.
With the worst
Oh, no, you're totally right.
That's
Yeah.
monocrop crap.
The cattle raised food is like more sprayed with pesticides. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So environmentally speaking, veganism is definitely a perk in that direction, but it really is behind the ethics, even if it's bad for the environment. So yeah, we're trying to talk to people because we don't care what happens to us. Just like we care what happens to us. Even though we're in this giant crowd, right? And maybe one or two of us are hospitals. It's terrible to think about. But that becomes a small minority, right? Nothing. But to us, if I was the one that lost my life, that would mean everything.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Even though I'm just one individual.
I mean, I think that is like the
Exactly. I'm me. I'm the center of my universe.
Yeah.
You get it. So vegan from now on?
I mean, I might have to switch it up. Yeah.
At least check out
I mean,
those
for me, it's not
resources.
too far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's like right there.
Just watch that documentary and ask yourself, like, do I really want to be a part of it? I really think
It was nice to meet you. Jasmine, what was your name again?
Anna. Oh, well, you got
Oh, I
gloves
got
on.
gloves on.
You got gloves on. Awesome. I know. Yeah. There you go.
All right, well, I left my food for too long. I know. Oh my God. Oh, you got it. All right. All right. Nice to meet you. Keep spreading the good word.
Yes, thank you. You have a great day. A handshake through the udder was too funny. not working. It says that it's working. Oh no. Damn it, guys. How much of that was gone? Okay, can you hear me now? Was it how much of the end? It's because my little microphone popped out of the bottom. How much of it wasn't working though? You heard nothing the whole conversation? Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. This is hard alone. How does Chip do this? Well, she was very open to the information. She actually seemed, like, oh yeah, this makes sense. And she took a card and she said that she's considering going vegan. She was already vegetarian. She grows peppers and she's like, yeah, we genetically manipulate them, but I don't care what I do to them. I'm like, exactly, because they don't feel or make preferences. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that my mic went out. I'm scared the old lady is going to come yell at me again. Well, I'm going to wait a minute. I'm going to drink some water. My mouth is dry. Move every hour. I don't know where to go. I don't know how I'm supposed to move every hour. I'm going to try. Oh, actually, I wanted to see what time it is. Let me check my phone. Okay. At 11, I'm going to switch to AAUA. Anti-Animal Use Advocacy. About 10 minutes. Let's try one more conversation over here. Hi. You want to answer a few questions?
Sure.
Awesome. I am live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, awesome. All right. My name's Anna. What's yours?
Rob.
Rob. I don't know if you want to be part of it. Oh, Peggy. Peggy, love to meet you, Rob and Peggy. So I'm just asking people about oppression. And do you think that the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless? Oppression meaning prolonged cruel treatment to others.
Well, of course not. But I mean, duh.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, these questions might seem a little obvious, but I promise I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
What if the oppressor is really strong? Should they have the right to oppress the weaker?
No.
What about if the oppressor is really smart? They're much smarter than the others. Should they have the right to oppress then?
Of course not.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so this next one, it feels like I think you're already kind of putting the dots together.
Yeah.
So I don't want to catch you off guard, but what about the animals that we use for food, clothing, and entertainment? Do you think that we're oppressing them, prolonged cruel treatment to them?
I think probably sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah.
We're not vegans, so,
What does vegan mean?
no dairy, no meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think there is a way to humanely raise animals for food.
Yeah, so veganism is actually an ethical, principled stance against the exploitation of others. And we're just saying that we recognize the sentience of animals. Do you know what sentience means?
Yes.
Yeah, so the ability to have like subjective feelings and emotions. So since we are sentient, animals are sentient, all sentient beings we know want to avoid harm, right? And they all want to live free. What is it that morally justifies using animals without their consent, but not humans?
I don't know that anything does, but I think economics or a person's feeling of need, their need for their personal well-being and whatever they think is supporting that is probably what makes them make decisions. But
yeah. So what's stopping us from considering what the animals want? They want to live and be free.
People sense that people are more important than animals. Hierarchy.
So, is it that you think we can't get anything, or that we need to use animals? Is there something that we can't get from other sources?
Well, I mean, it's to some degree, but at the same time, animals eat other animals.
Right.
Some animals eat their own species.
I mean, we have humans that do things that are not logical, right? That doesn't make it moral for us to do something terrible. Animals, you could say, are not moral agents like you and I. We can weigh out what's right and wrong.
Sure.
So that means that we have a responsibility to act on what we think is right and wrong, despite what others are doing. So do you think that it's right to take someone's life who wanted to live, or to use someone who didn't consent to being used?
We're speaking of animals still?
Either humans or animals, you can speak to if you feel one way or the
humans,
other.
yes, no, of course. But I think it's like anything in life, there's balance. I mean, there's a balance in nature, right? In the universe, a balance?
I don't know what you mean by balance.
Survival of the fittest, for one thing.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
think
a
that's
form
moral,
of
though?
balance.
Might makes right?
I'm just saying that's how I viewed nature. So it's hard to determine right from wrong when, if you take humans off the planet and you look at how nature interacts. And
It's not
nature's
going to be all roses, you know?
No.
I would never say that nature is our guiding star in morality.
Nature isn't always an example.
Animals
that.
will commit infanticide. You know, I would never use lions as a justification to do something horrendous.
Yeah.
Right. Because I recognize that I'm a moral agent. I can weigh out what's right and wrong, whereas those wild animals are surviving a harsh environment. I have a farmer's market, right? I have options.
Right.
So with that in mind, like, what's stopping you from fully respecting the animals by not using them?
What's stopping us?
Yeah. What is it? Is it taste pleasure? Is it convenience? What is it that stops you from wanting to live vegan? Principally against exploiting
I love
others.
cheese. Okay. And I've never had a good vegan cheese. And I just, no, to me, a humanely raised cow, I'm not, that's not where I'm going to fall on a sword.
Do you know the process for dairy?
Oh, somewhat.
Yeah. So she's a mammal. Even on the nice farms, she's still a mammal. When do mammals produce milk? When do they produce milk?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
After she's had a
Yeah.
baby, right?
That's just it.
So she has to be impregnated. Do you
Yeah.
think she decides when she's going to get pregnant, or does the farmer?
I don't think any animal decides that, even in the wild.
Well, do you think that we should force ourselves onto them just because animals are doing things that we deem immoral? So for a cow to be pregnant, right, she has to be
Now,
inseminated.
this is obviously a really important cause for you. Why are you picking this one?
If
And there's
I
so
was-
many other causes.
Oh, because I feel that there's not enough people speaking up for them. There's not enough people that are aware that animals are sentient, that they don't want to be used, and that we don't have to use them. We can actually live vegan. Especially here in Portland. Portland's one of the vegan capitals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as far as the cheese, so if that's a mother who has to lose her baby to produce milk, they have to separate them. The girls get put into like a doghouse until they reach sexual maturity, and the boys are, if they're not killed right away because they're a waste, they're sent off for veal for maybe 2 years. Cows can live to be up to 20. You know, so knowing that they want to live, they want to avoid harm.
So you want me to feel morally bad and bankrupt so that I become a vegan?
No, I
That's
just
what I'm
want
hearing
to
you
consider
say.
the victim. I want you to put yourself in the victim's
I'm really
perspective.
tired of everything being cast as victims and villains in our society right now. I just think that is so overly simplistic. And we can make choices. We always choose to do
We're just forgetting the animals. They have choices. They don't want to be used, and you don't need to.
I think you're humanizing them a bit too much.
So there's declarations of consciousness. There's the New York Declaration of Consciousness and the Cambridge Declaration of Consciousness, which proves that animals have emotions like pain, joy, loss.
We all have dogs. We know they are cats, so we know they have emotions and so forth.
And we would never eat them because we know that they want to live and they have a right to live, right? You know, they don't want to feel pain.
Yeah.
Can I give you a card?
Nope. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I just want.
I will just ask you a question.
Please.
Do you use wood products?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I happen to think that trees have a sense to them.
What makes you think that?
What makes you think that animals do or don't?
There's the Cambridge Declaration of Consciousness and the New York Declaration of Consciousness go over thousands of behavioral studies, and they look at their anatomy.
Right. But if you look at how certain tree species, the
They don't have a
interdependencies.
brain or a central nervous system.
Well, but that's our human interpretation of where knowledge and
science.
life, science at this moment.
Well, there is some interesting
so let's
growing science around that.
Let's steel man you. I'll steel man you. Let's say plants are sentient. What do the animals you use eat? They eat plants. We're dedicating 83% of our current agricultural land to raising and feeding animals. they only give us 18% of our total global calories. 80%, 83% of our agricultural land, and we're only getting 18% out of them. So we're wasting all of our resources, we're destroying the planet, and we're ignoring someone's preferences to live.
Well, we'll see where that takes you. I don't.
If it were you, what would you want? If you were oppressed?
I think we can certainly make thoughtful choices, but to expect that you're going to veganize the world is unrealistic.
How do you make
And
change?
It's not.
How does anyone make
it's-
change for
it's
any
not-
rights movement? One person at
I
a
know,
time.
You feel very righteous.
I understand you're offended right now. It's a touchy subject. People are very touchy about food.
Telling other people you're being immoral, which is what you're telling us.
I'm
is
saying
not a very
you're not
constructive
acting
way.
in alignment with your own principles. I'm saying that you yourself.
Judging. You're very judgmental too.
I'm
So,
saying that you
good
agree
luck.
with me.
You're
That
not
you
gonna
think
get very far
that
making
causing
people feel
animals
bad about
unnecessary
themselves.
harm is immoral. I know you agree with me on that, right? You would think that me kicking a dog is wrong. You would hope that I would stop.
Yes.
I think we're done. Good luck.
Yeah.
Please respect the
You and your
animals.
cow costume. There you
Please
go.
have a good day. Go vegan. Passive aggressive much. All right. Yeah, that was pretty terrible. All right, guys. Well, I still think we had a couple of good conversations. I'm sorry you guys missed actually 2 of them, which makes me really sad. I do have a recording though, so maybe I'll just post that and you guys can see it. Because I think this also records it. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah. Vegan Stoner Lady out, and I'll see you on Anti-Animal Use in like 3 minutes.